has Kaven gone? Wait, don't be stupid!
I thought she was gonna push him in and take her clothes off. Like, oh my god, Captain Swan! Ah! This is not what I signed up for!
Bam! Henry's author.
A sex chamber, like who knows what it is?
Crossbow.
Don't touch me. Welcome to Storybook, bitch.
I actually enjoyed this episode. I really dug the whole Dr. Jekyll, or yeah, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde bit, which like sometimes like writers do cool things, and like that was cool because I didn't see it coming at first. I actually enjoyed the idea of both of them being together more than apart.
Yeah, them going like back and forth to like...
And like just like the one dude coming up and being like, hey, and, like putting potion in his mouth constantly. I feel like he just has like so many shirts with like blue potion on him. He's just like always just like dripping on himself.
Those two actors were actually great. I mean, I love the first guy because you kind of just, you feel bad for him in a way, and you want him to succeed. And then the other guy, he's actually a really good villain, and we haven't had a really good villain in a while.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know, just right away he's like better than Hades. Instantly it's like, he's already better than Hades.
It's like, how does he talk? He talks like this.
Kind of sounds like Bane, but without the mask.
Oh yeah. How does he talk? He talks like this. Okay, not really. I was actually very into that storyline, and I'm happy that it's gonna go on to season 6.
The world that they were all trapped in, where like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde were, like there's like a bunch of other characters that all just like come together, so they all hang out. I thought all the characters were gonna get pulled in there, and then the whole season was gonna be there. And thankfully they didn't go that direction, but at the same time they kind of went back to Storybook, so it's like...
Henry writing in the book, why... I feel like the whole episode would have been cut down to 2 minutes and we could have had a Captain Swan sex scene
like,
if Henry wrote in the book and then magic was gone.
And he like writes one line, does some cool ass shit, which I feel like looking back, since he didn't do it again, he just did it to impress the girl, obviously, because she was like really impressed by that. Like,
oh, Henry!
Like, look what I can do. Why don't you just keep using that book and be like, go away, Rumple. I want to be dating this girl. I don't want Regina to have any issues anymore. Awesome. I'm really cool.
I don't think he understands how he can utilize that book. It's like such a random moment in like the 2 hours, but I know you people who like Hook will feel me. But when they went into the other, when they went through the portal and Dr. Jekyll was like, the flowers, and then he was like, oh shit, and he like ran away from them. Hook was like, oh no, and he just like grabs him. Like his like reflexes are so quick. Like that guy like jetted and Hook just like grabbed him.
It feels like almost like all the characters are getting tired of the same bullshit that all the viewers are like.
I know, they're like, for fuck's sake, just stop running. Like Roland giving the feather to
yeah,
Regina.
that was Roland's longest line. Before that we had Mama or Papa.
Papa or Papa.
Yeah.
Regina?
We got a whole line.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like we have a bond with that kid because we did meet him and his family, so.
Yeah, whenever I see him, I feel like I know him more than
I feel like I know him. I mean, we watched his brother barf, and if you don't know that story, watch our very first video, and you will learn how we met Roland at a sushi restaurant and his brother barfed in front of us. I am not happy that Roland didn't at least get to say bye to Regina. But I don't think he should have been there for that.
It's not his mom anyways.
I know, but there was that bond. It was his stepmom, but I'm glad he doesn't have to see the evil queen. That would kind of fuck him up and give him issues. I feel like Outlaw Queen had closure. Debatable. A lot of people on Twitter are saying that Robin died for nothing because now the evil queen is back. I have to disagree on that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because the evil queen, because of the whole separation thing?
Yeah, so like Robin died. Although Robin didn't die for Regina to be a good person. He died to like save her from dying. He died to protect her. He didn't sacrifice himself for Regina to become a good person. But, so I have to argue on that note. But it does suck that, you know, after all this and all that development that Regina's gone through, there's actually just now there's an evil queen in her. But because there's an evil queen doesn't mean Regina didn't go through that character development. Like, she decided that she wanted to separate herself and kill the evil queen. She doesn't know the evil queen's back. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm gonna put that in the video But I don't know if it made sense what I said. Do you think that Outlaw Queen had closure? Do you think that letter was cute?
I mean, obviously these things are made way in advance, like the shows are shot way ahead of time. But that letter, we never saw what the letter actually said, like physically. So that letter could have been like thrown in literally last minute because it was obviously ADR by Robin, and they didn't actually show the letter, so they could have been like, okay, what makes sense? And then they got him to say that stuff, and they put it in, right? It felt tacked on. A lot of things in the show kind of feel tacked on sometimes though, like just like they'll have their own plot, and it's like they're clearly trying to make a show. They just want to make their own show, and then they sprinkle in little things like the Emma and Hook thing, you know. Get the Swan Queen, wow, I always say that. Get the Captain Swan fans happy, sprinkle in Outlaw Queen things.
Yeah. This was a huge episode for Swan Queen fans though. So, that was...
Was it?
Well, I don't know, they were together the whole time. Huck, when they're in the dungeon, he's like, oh, I suppose I could just sit and do nothing. Oh wait, that's your job! No fucks given. Hook is like, so done. He's like, I went through hell and back. I ain't afraid of no fucking warden. Bring it. He like stabs him in the back with his hook.
Yeah.
Like, ah!
I feel like he doesn't use his hook as a weapon enough, considering he always has it.
Yeah, he just like, I feel like Hook just like doesn't give a fuck anymore. So you don't know the shit I went through. I haven't taken a shower in like months.
Henrik clearly doesn't give a fuck either, like just fucking yelling to a bunch of people, magic is real! In real life, in New York, people are just gonna walk away. They're gonna stand there and listen to you.
No one's gonna listen to you, Henry. That's not realistic.
Honestly, that was a very embarrassing moment.
I was actually embarrassed for Henry and for the actor because I'm like, oh god, the Rumple room service scene was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's like all this like tension with the guy bringing the cart.
Yeah.
And like he has the wrong dinner and he's like, oh fuck, this guy's gonna fuck me up. And then Rumple's like, psh, is this Silva?
Is this Sterling Silver?
Sterling Silver. Henry going rogue for a second.
Yeah, or just Henry going on a date, because that's all it kind of seemed like that too.
Operation Mixtape.
Like, did he need, like, first of all, like, where did Violet come from? And he just decided to bring her with her because he didn't want to be alone. Half the episode, or the first hour, is pretty much Henry on a date in New York.
Well, I just think it's like funny because like, Henry is just like, I destroyed magic. Like, Henry, you don't know anything. Like, you don't know anything.
The best was when he actually did it though, with the thing, and he had like, he's like trying not to smile.
He's like, I destroyed magic.
I'm so cool. Rumple just wanted to beat his ass.
Oh, Rumple just wanted to take his pimp stick and like slap him over and over.
Well, that was like so cool, and like Rumple showed up in the library. He's like, and she's like, stand back, Violet. Rumple just puts him asleep.
Not letting you go without a fight. Too bad I'm gonna win. They both like die.
What the heck? They're in New York, and I understand for like fantasy elements, like castles and stuff, but like, you can't just like use a real library. It must be cheaper than like the visual effects for like a green screen library. This isn't a fantasy library. It's just a normal library.
It's a New York library. When they were at the fountain and they were like putting the coins in, and Rumple's like, this isn't gonna work. And he's like, with all due respect, Rumple, but go fuck yourself. Captain Swan, there were a lot of Captain Swan moments. And I just have to say this because this is the last time you're gonna hear me talk about Captain Swan in a very long time. The kiss that we've all been waiting for, and I think we can all agree the behind the scenes video is better than the actual kiss that was aired. The wedding dress, I feel like that was major foreshadowing. In front of Granny's, there's always been a wedding dress store, and this has been an ongoing thing for the past 2 seasons about how like all of Captain Swan's scenes in front of Granny's, there's been like a wedding dress, but this was just like so obvious. I was almost positive a proposal was gonna happen because of how obvious that wedding dress was. Yeah, I don't know, it was cute. It was a cute scene. I was really, really, really expecting sex. And like, not just cause like I'm a perv, but like, I've waited 3 years for a Captain Swan sex scene. So I don't know, I'm hoping we get it in season 6.
So we got The Sims, like, you know, like the game you play on the computer. And the first thing she does is like, she makes like a Emma Swan sim, and then she makes like a Killian Jones sim. And like, like uses pictures and like tries to make them look like exactly like their face, and then like just puts them in a house together, makes them be boyfriend and girlfriend, and starts making them like make out, like literally like she's just using the game to make like fan service. So she starts making them like make out and stuff, and then like it, like try to have a baby, try to have a baby, try to have a baby, and so they're just like constantly having sex. Anyways. It was funny to watch. That was like literally like right up until this finale started, so I guess that's how she was preparing for it.
Captain Swanners, we have nothing to complain about. We really don't. They're together, they're happy. It can only move forward for season 6. And I'm almost positive we're gonna see nothing go wrong in their relationship because of all the shit they went through in season 5. Like season 5, from beginning to end, was about Captain Swan. So I think like they're gonna be like a good, solid couple for season 6.
Remember last time they were just a solid couple and like there wasn't any drama between them, and they were just like never on screen together, and there's like nothing going on.
Yeah.
Remember that one season?
So let's talk about the end. Regina. Also, someone on Twitter totally called that, like at the beginning of the episode.
Which is smart. Like as soon as like you told me that person on Twitter, I forget the person's name. I don't think you even told me, but called that. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because they just like the whole episode, Regina kept talking about referring to the Evil Queen as a separate person, like obviously in contrast to the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde stuff, and she kept saying like obviously talking about her split personalities, and it was like very, very like hitting that point. And so like it made sense when it happened.
I don't know how I feel about them being separate, because now it's like, how is Regina gonna be? Is she gonna lose like her spunk? Is she's still gonna like stand up for herself, or you know what I mean? Like was that the Evil Queen in her that was kind of like, are we still gonna get that Regina?
Yeah, that is like confuses me. It kind of feels like a gray area because it's part of her personality,
right?
So, like, what, she's just gonna be a different person now? That's what makes her character cool, right? It's like, yeah, she's one of the good ones, but then there's times where she's like, I can handle this. I've seen some shit.
She like gets her like, fireball.
Like,
or now is she gonna be afraid of things? Is she not gonna have the confidence that she did? I just want to know how they're gonna play that, and they better do it right, because they're messing with a brilliant character. I think I'm calling it. They're gonna merge again, and she's just gonna learn how to control her.
When that happened, I'm like, oh, okay, Evil Queen. You're okay with this, and I guess you're excited for it, but you're like, it was like, okay, Evil Queen's gonna be the villain of next season. And then she killed her right away, and I was like, oh, cool. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have some new villain or something.
Yeah, and then we were saying, we're like, this is amazing because they're getting rid of that bad part of Regina, and they're starting season 6 fresh now.
Nothing that's being carried over from previous seasons.
We're like, this is awesome. Like, oh no, shit, she's back. Which is a little disappointing because like, I already made my peace with her dying, but as I've said before, and I got what I wished for, that I wanted the writers to not bring in new characters, although they did bring in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which I'm okay with, but they didn't like, Regina and like Rumple, they are the villains of season 6, as it should be, because I just wanted them to focus on their main characters and not bring in all of these new characters. I feel like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is gonna be a very like side plotline, like Merida and King Arthur.
Yeah. Like
it's not gonna be like a Hades type of story arc.
Even though like Mr. Hyde seems cool and like menacing, every time he like confronts someone, he just gets like whipped.
Yeah, it's
true.
Which
is kind of funny.
He just gets choked.
Which I like about that. He's not just like super powerful, he's just very cocky.
Yeah. So many of you were vocal about how we're like, we want season 1 Once Upon a Time back. Like, we missed season 1, like that was a good show, like we missed that. Like now you're getting that. Like you're getting the original villain.
Maybe.
Well, for the most part, like you're getting the original villain back.
But the two Lana Parias, I feel like so there'll be a lot of acting on her part, and I kind of feel like the bit with like David and his brother, who looks exactly like him, so like the same actor, I feel like that was a test, you know what I mean? Like they did that to test to see how they could pull that off, and now they're doing it with like full on with like Regina.
That's true. Don't you think they should do that with Rumple and like just kill him off? Because that would solve everyone's problems if they made Rumple.
Then Rumple wouldn't be cool.
They should just do that.
Rumple would be a coward all the time. It
was good. We had a good run of season 5. Probably gonna upload a best of season 5 video like we did last season for season 4.
Are you gonna make that?
I won't make that.
Okay, good.
Because Jake doesn't do anything.
I do a lot, by the way. I just don't do a lot involving this thing because like I don't know what people like. I just speak what's on my mind, and
we'll upload that next Sunday. I have a feeling that season 6 is gonna be the last season. I have a strong feeling about that. I don't see where they would go after this, so it'll be good. We'll be back for one more season.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to.
Jake and I had an idea last night because I know a lot of you don't want to see us go for hiatus. And we threw out the idea last week of like, what shows can we review? Could we do movie reviews? And it's like, there were so many good recommendations, but at the same time, it's like, we have no idea. We actually have no idea what show we want to watch, and it's so much to get into a show.
Yeah, we want to try to keep consistently making something every Sunday, every Sunday, which means every Monday for you guys.
Yes,
like we do. So we thought of
the idea of starting Once Upon a Time from season 1 and reviewing those episodes until we get to
where we started, which is at the end of season 3.
Because you guys don't know how we feel about those episodes.
And
Jake
I've never even seen them.
Jake hasn't seen them, and plus this is the way that like we'll keep our fan base, because you guys all watch Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Whereas if we watched a show like Outlander, or we watched a show like Arrow, some of you would like that, but then some of you won't care. So only some of you would be watching our videos. But this way, we all get to talk about Once Upon a Time, and you still get us every Monday, so...
It'll be interesting too, because there's those people who are like, oh, I just watched all your videos from the beginning, and then they're going to see our season 1 stuff, but they'll actually be more current.
Yeah, and like, okay, I don't know what it was, but the past few weeks we've been getting like an insane amount of subscribers and Twitter followers, and like, you guys are just like, I watched all your videos in one night!
Yeah, that's
like, what?
It's a lot of hours you put on just like staring at us, like talking about shows we just watched.
Don't get me wrong, like, I could totally do that. I understand the whole art of binge watching, and like I feel you, but like the fact that someone's binge watching us, like I hope that
Yikes.
like we're good. I get self-conscious. I'm like, what did we upload? Like, are our videos interesting? But yeah, so thank you again, guys, for another successful season. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye. It's kind of like the Hitler thing.
Whoa.
Whoa.